Hello everyone and welcome back to another Top Heroes video. Today we are going to be going over a new feature that is released with Season 3 Twilight Wars, and that's going to be the Behemoth Altar. Let's go ahead and take a look at this Season 3 feature and all of the new things that we can access with the release of Behemoths. Alright, so with Season 3, we have the release of 3 Faction Guardian Behemoths. Their original names are Inferno Tyrant, Blood Moon Queen, and Silver Moon, but you do have the ability to rename them. These heroes are going to be able to release one skill per battle, and that skill is going to be built up over a period of time as your team is taking damage. So you can see here as heroes take damage or use skills, they build up Behemoth energy, and then the Guardian Behemoth will unleash that skill once they have reached max Behemoth energy. You are able to apply these Behemoths to your marches. So if you go to your queue, you are able to add here under Guardian Behemoth the specific faction one for the faction that you have set in that specific queue. Obviously, you'll want to put the specific Behemoth with the right faction. To unlock these heroes in the Season 3 event, you actually are going to go to the goals section once it releases, and at the very top, you'll finally be able to collect the 10 bind scrolls that will unlock the Behemoth. At that point, you're just going to go back to your altar, and they will be down here. You just are going to open those 10 scrolls, and then you can begin leveling your Behemoth up. Stat bonuses from these Behemoths are going to be very similar, so it's just going to be for that specific faction, a hero attack increase based on the scrolls that you have used to level up the hero. And then the deploy bonus is going to be used if they are deployed in that march. When leveling up, you get these Magicites that are going to be used to increase the level of the Behemoth, and increasing that will naturally increase the bonuses that you get from the Behemoth. Scrolls are used to upgrade the Behemoth, so you'll be getting these scroll seals. Then you can get specific ones for that Behemoth through seasonal achievements. And as you increase their star level, the all hero attributes are also increased. So first, how are we going to be getting these Magicites? So these are actually going to be coming from a new feature in Season 3 under the Mind Vein Battle. In Mind Vein Battle, you are able to go to different mining zones. So you have a personal zone where you cannot be attacked. Your personal zone is not going to provide you with very many resources, and it has very low stars, which means you're not going to get very many resources. You then have a nature mining zone where you should be putting your nature faction, a horde mining zone where you should be putting your horde faction, heroes, and then a league mining zone for your league heroes. You can see that in these specific faction zones, you're getting massive boosts to your hero attack and hero HP. Inside these zones, you can see there are numerous places to go and start mining. As you go down to zone 40, these are going to be very low level 1-star mining areas. So you want to try to avoid these if you have the combat power to do so. Starting in zone 1, you're going to have more of the 5-star mining areas, which is going to give you the most amount of resources. So you're going to be getting a 25 Magicite drop rate, plus every hour you get a random drop. That could be Dragon Essence, Relic Scrolls, or Chalcum, all kinds of good bonuses that increase in rarity the higher the mining level you have. At the bottom, you can see the current drops that have occurred. So this is going to show you that this player has achieved 14,000 Magicite. They have gotten Relic Scroll, some gems, speed boosts, and then a rune chest to drop. You are able to plunder, so you can go in and plunder this hero. You get 4 plunder attempts per day. When you do plunder and win on a mine, you will then begin mining. You get a shield for 2 hours to allow you to mine without any opposition for 2 hours. When you do plunder, you get 30% of the loot and then begin mining with that 2-hour shield. After 12 hours, the resources are going to stop dropping, but it does not kick you out automatically. So you do want to log in and make sure that you are moving your people around and mining different areas. To do that, you can click your mining point, and you can see that we were mining in these areas for these specific amounts of time. So in our Horde area, which is our main faction, we were able to mine for almost 8.5 hours. These are the rewards that we claimed, and then we eventually were defeated by a 76 million power team. You can claim these rewards, and then you can begin mining again. If you are worried about someone coming in and taking over your mine, you can leave it early once the protection 2-hour period ends, but you also lose 30% of your resources and drops anyway, so it's not going to be super beneficial to leave them early. Just take the chances and stay in as long as you can. This is going to hold true for every single mining zone. They are all going to be very similar. The level 5s are all going to be in the front, and the level 4s are going to follow as you move down those zones. Once we have finished all of our mining, we are going to have that resource to level up our Behemoth. So we'll go in here and we will use some of those to level our hero up. You do want to save these because it's going to count towards the relic race and give you points for consuming those magicites for the relic race. When you hit specific benchmarks, just like with pets, you're going to require additional things to promote the Behemoth. So we need magic cores to do that. At level 20, you can see you're going to get a Horde hero level cap increase for promoting. You're going to be getting those resources for every single one of those faction mining zones that you are plundering. So make sure that you go in and upgrade all of your behemoths. And then as you gather these magic cores, make sure that you are only using them on the faction that you are maining. So for me, that's going to be Horde. The other resource are going to be these scrolls. The scrolls also are going to be coming from the Mind Vein battle. And then the only other option to get these is going to be purchasing packs. These packs are going to be available as the Scroll Seal Time Pack. You can get 15 for 5 USD, plus you're able to get the magic cores from this as well. Or if you go to your dailies, you have the Scroll Seal Pack and the Behemoth Growth Pack. The Behemoth Growth Pack is going to be the best cost efficient to get the magic cores that you need, because for only 5 USD, you're getting 500 versus the time pack that's only giving you 125. You also have weekly packs that are going to be 99 USD to get 100k magicite plus 200 scrolls, and you can get 5 of those per week. So we have gathered resources and we have began upgrading our behemoths. What is this going to give us? Well, you're going to get all hero attribute increases based on the star level of your behemoth. So right now we are at 10.8% all attack and 32.4% all HP. For Horde, you're going to be getting skills as you unlock those star levels using the scrolls. You begin with the first skill, Wolf Pack Command. This is going to provide a shield that is equal to 15% of HP for all heroes. It absorbs 40% of damage for 6 seconds. And while the shield is active, you get a 3% HP drain. As you start this up, it's just going to increase the shield value and the HP drain effects. Next, at level 2, Gold Star, we are going to be getting a shield break percent increase, which is going to be great. So for 8 seconds, we're going to get a 10% shield break, which will allow us to start beating down more on League and also on some of the shield capabilities of the Nature faction. At 2 Red Star, you're going to be getting the Horde Sync ability, which is going to increase all of the base stats for your Horde heroes. And this is going to be better if you have all 6 Horde heroes active, giving you 30% hero attack and 60% hero HP bonuses. And then finally, at the level 4 Red Star, you unlock Rank Suppression. This is basically going to proc if you have a behemoth that's a higher star level than your enemy. You immediately gain 20% energy and deal 5% of max HP to all enemies on the opposing team, which is capped at 10% of the Guardian Behemoth's HP. For League, The first skill is going to be a damage skill, so it's going to deal 500% attack damage to all enemy units and reduce their healing by 10% for 4 seconds. Enemies that are hit by that ability at level 2 yellow star are going to also be cursed, causing them to take more damage for an additional 8 seconds. You then get the League Sync ability and rank suppression as well. For nature, we are going to have another attack. This is going to be 500% attack damage to all enemy units and reduces block capabilities by 5%. As you level this up, it's going to increase the skill damage, so that's going to be beneficial for dealing more damage to all of the enemy units. The second skill is going to provide a melt armor that reduces the enemy's defense by 7%. You get nature sync, and then rank suppression as well. So the only things that are really different are going to be the initial and the secondary skill. The other ones are all going to be the same between the factions. That's going to be it on today's video for the Behemoths. Make sure to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all of your guys' support as of late. We've surpassed 5,000 subscribers and the channel continues to grow, so I really do appreciate all of your support. And I will see you all in the next video.
Shadows follow me.